World Superbike and attracts some of the fastest and most talented riders in the country. It also provides a playground like no other for tuners and engine builders to build motorcycles and pump some good old American ingenuity into the bikes virtually untouched by rules governing their performance. So of course it takes a talented rider to tame one of these beasts. And leading the series right now is our very own David Sadowski. We count on him for his knowledge and insight about the sport while he's holding a microphone. But out of the many things that he does extremely well, this is what he does best. Ski won the title outright in '94 aboard Team LaBelle's Mike Velasco-tuned Honda CBR 900. The same bike and its sister ships in the LaBelle fleet would be the vehicles upon which Sadowski and teammates Jason Fraser, number 26, and double Willow Springs winner Curtis Adams could count on for what's needed in this all-out class. But Road Atlanta brought new weapons to the arsenal in the form of a pair of Muzzy Raptors, brand new, right out of the box.
The Honda, we've been on it since 1993, and we've got it to the point where we've developed it so far that reliability was a question. That's why I made this swap mid-season. The reliability of the Raptor was a question, but I think 4 years of data from World Superbike and the Muzzy crew will go a whole lot. It outweighs the research and development that we've done on the CBR 900. So I think this is going to benefit and strengthen our championship hopes.
While the LaBelle team pondered the decision about which gun to put in Sadowski's holster, Team Valvoline Suzuki had total faith in its cruise missile GSXR 1100 and defending champ Trey Beatty, backed up by 1995 champ Chris Taylor and Grant Lopez aboard 750s on steroids.
We've got 3 bikes entered this weekend, 2 GSXR 750s that have been modified, and I'm riding Old Faithful, the 1100, and they're letting me have whatever spare parts they didn't use up last year.
Across the paddock lurked the Yama monster and its handler Fritz Kling, the winningest rider in Formula USA with 13 victories, including some memorable ones at this track.
Me and Dave Sadowski have had some really good battles here over the years, and luckily I've been able to edge him out a couple times to take the wins. Basically anything can happen on that back straightaway.
Add a few newcomers to the mix. Well, we'll have to wait a few years for Adam Poland, but Papa Doug can never be counted out. And when it was time to go, it was Curtis Adams, number 45 on the championship Honda. Ski would start the Raptor alongside pole sitter Beatty. Trouble for Lopez at the start. His Suzuki stalled and the Alabama rider would get away dead last. Beatty got the whole shot, but was quickly passed by Sadowski and followed by Kling, Adams, Lee Schertz, and Poland. Fraser was 11th. A pattern developed early with Sadowski leading through the turns and Beatty getting back by on the long straightaway to lead across the line, with Kling the only company at this pace. Sadowski put the Raptor in front with an inside move into one and tried to make the break. The decision to use the black bike proved to be a good one. Gremlin surfaced in the Honda that rendered Adams an unwilling bystander after 3 laps. And Team Suzuki was down a bullet too as Taylor bailed in the S's. The race was anything but a foregone conclusion as Beatty and Sadowski traded the lead with Kling never far from their thoughts. Then suddenly, 3 laps from the end, it was Sadowski and Kling but no Suzuki. Beatty's machine lost power and he was out of the race. Sadowski outran Kling to the line and saluted his big teammate up above as he collected career FUSA win number 10 and the pole position for race 2. Chuck Graves inherited 3rd, Fraser and especially Lopez completed blazing runs through the field to complete the top 5.
This Muzzy Raptor some bike, it just does everything I tell it to do. Came up with a wobble though about midway and I was concerned. Trey got back around me and wasn't sure if Trey was trying as hard as he possibly could or if he had something left. I think he had a mechanical. Is that what happened? I don't know, but after I got back in the lead, I just tried to settle down. I had to knock down the pace about a second. I developed a handling problem, and that's expected with a new bike. And it's probably something I did, and it was opposite of what Muzzy set it up. So maybe I'll call Muzzy in between legs and tell me how to do it again.
The grid for the second race is set by the results of the first, and as everybody on the front row wheeled away from the start, they knew that Beatty, starting dead last, would not be a factor, for a while at least. By the end of the first lap, though, Graves led Sadowski, Kling, Schertz, and Fraser, but Beatty was 10th, then 8th, just like that, on his backup bike. Sadowski made the pass on Graves and was right where he needed to be, in front and cooking. We got us a good old-fashioned southern barbecue going now, folks. 1 lap to go. It's Beatty, then Sadowski, and 12 turns to victory circle where there's champagne to wash it all down. Beatty needs the win to keep any hope of a repeat title alive. Sadowski's thinking championship, but never second place, and wishing he could trade a little handling for a few more ponies just for a minute. Ski couldn't cut the deal quickly enough. And it was Beatty who would give thanks for good fortune. Work hard enough and they call it luck. We'll just salute two of the hardest working men in the business.